Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? Steve here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Thank you ever so much for the support on... Yes, I've never said ever so much in my life. But anyway, thank you very much for the support on yesterday's video. We got some pretty sexy rewards considering we finished Gold 3. And this week, we are likely to finish higher than Rank 3. Because I've already started and I don't normally play any games on a Thursday. And we've already hit 1,250 and I will be playing more games to review Mahrez. As you can see in the top left though, my defeats are creeping up on my victories. Okay, we're still, what, 98 away, but still. Because of this patch, and I'm sick of the word patch, but... this patch has screwed me over so much. You can't see my skill rating right now. We are 1,600 or so, 1619. So we've lost about 100 and something. Don't play an awful lot of rivals, but I'm going to try my best to hit rank 2 this week. Not too far away from it as we speak. Like I said, I'm going to play more games when I review Mahrez. And when we play all our weekend league games, or the majority of them at least, we should be there or thereabouts. With that being said, the reason I'm probably wearing the same clothes as I was wearing in the video yesterday is because I'm recording this only a few hours after. As you can see, Weekend League doesn't open for 10 hours 51 minutes. The reason I have to record it is because it's Black Friday and I'm not in the house. I'm being forced to go shopping. That's right, on Black Friday. I don't know. I genuinely don't. So we've sold 3 squad fitnesses. We can get rid of those. We have a whole host of 83s, 84s. In the club and transfer list and stuff like that, and I've got just random gold players as well. It's not what I would call stacked, but it's not too bad. And I don't know what the SBCs are going to be like just yet. We may not even have them on Friday. They may wait till Saturday, and they may wait till people have opened their packs, because obviously we're going to get, as far as I'm aware anyway, we're going to get a whole host of packs. Starts at 2 o'clock on today, the day you're watching it. There are 2 new league SBCs, Bundesliga and the Japanese League. I'm going to go through, in this video, I'm going to go through all my Bundesliga players and see what's what, see what's worth something. Same with the Japanese side of things. The Japanese players I actually tend to use for SBCs, so I don't know how many of them I'm going to have left. Choices are Podolski and Joe. I don't care about either of them, so obviously I'm not that bothered. Bundesliga-wise, we've got a Gnabry in here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's why they didn't give it to Gnabry for Team of the Week. I don't know. But either way, again, I'm not bothered about either of those, so we won't be completing them, despite the fact that there are some decent pack rewards from the Bundesliga. I don't think they're quite as good as the Italian. The Italian League SBC, in my opinion, has the best rewards, but the Bundesliga one isn't too far behind. We have marquee matchups, which is what I'm going to complete right now, though, so that we have something to open. We have Saint Etienne against Lyon. We have Sydney against Melbourne Victory. We have Villa against Birmingham. And then we have Lazio against Milan. So, any requirements on squad rating on these? No, just gold teams, basically. We should have enough in the club to do it. If not, we've got 147,000. I'm going to go complete them now, and I'll be back in a second for the packs. I tell you what, marquee matchups... it might as well not be called marquee matchups. Like, what you have to do to get these packs, which, by the way, aren't amazing anyway, in the first place, is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, this one is the only SBC in marquee matchups that actually requires you to use a player from at least one of the teams in question. So we have Lyon against Saint Etienne, and you require 1 player. Well, in my opinion, it should be a proper 15k pack, and they should require 2 from, or 1 from each, you know, like it was last year. This was pretty self-explanatory. You needed all gold, 4 different leagues, so I've literally just chucked 3 random leagues on the right hand side here, with a French league to the left of it. That was, again, like I said, straightforward, as low rated as I could make it. It's one of those really bad 15k packs that gives you half the riz. This is something that last year would have been very expensive to do if you didn't have the players, and it would have been a way to make a lot of money. This is the Australian League SBC, which in marquee matchups was a, for people who did the predictions anyway, it would come up like every week because you have a derby in Australia pretty much every other week. So we've got Sydney against Melbourne Victory. I think this is a... Is it a Sydney? Or no, it's a Sydney player. And believe it or not, they are selling for like 300-400 coins. Maybe 500 if you're lucky. But you don't need any of the teams playing, which is really frustrating. But still, we'll submit that. Again, cost me nothing, just players in the club. Probably could have done it a little bit cheaper, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have a look through my club to see if any of those players are there that are worth anything. Birmingham against Aston Villa. Once again, we don't need any Birmingham or Aston Villa players. Having said that, though, I have absolutely no idea if an Aston Villa player would be worth something. Are people silly? And are they... No, because you can get him for nearly discard. You know, you can get the odd person who's going to just instantly go and buy Aston Villa players. But either way, again, that cost me nothing. Bronze pack method, paying the dividend there. And we get ourselves a jumbo silver pack for that. Not great. I'll be honest, the only reason I've done this is to get the 45k pack for completing it. This was a little bit... I say a little bit expensive. Theoretically, it would be expensive because... that right back is 81 rated. He could actually come in handy for something further on down the line. And in fact, he is worth about 2k. Well, actually, maybe 2.5. Is it worth me submitting that? Is it worth me trying to maybe do it another way? Because I don't want to necessarily be giving up players who are worth that much. I know we can maybe get away with the Lazio left back. Drops me by 4. Would need 1 chem point. He's untradeable. How much is this Nkulu going for? Yeah, so he's like normal price. So can I get 1 chem point somewhere? Yeah, over here. Left wing to left mid would work. We've got 9 of them. You know, why not whack that on there? So at least I can save an 81 rated card. We use an untradeable, and we could still submit that to get our small prime gold pack. Players pack, which I'm actually quite excited for. That and the 45k pack that we get for completing marquee matchups, not too bad. I wish they'd bring it back to the way it was last year, though. Even if sometimes it tripped me up and I meant that it meant that I'd either have to not do it or go and buy a 10k player off the market in order to complete it. But I feel like they should give us better pack rewards and make it slightly harder. 2 rubbish silver packs. I say rubbish silver packs. They'll probably give us more than what the gold packs will give us. But either way, we don't get a rare in that one, unfortunately. Doesn't necessarily mean we won't make money from it. But still, a lot of players, which is nice. Right, we get a Sampdoria player. He could be worth money. He's worth about 800 coins, which I will take right now. We don't have a lot of transfer list space, actually. So getting rid of those quickly would be a good thing. I don't think anything else in there is worth anything. I will get rid of these contracts. I don't know whether these are actually worth selling. No, probably no. I can't sell those, so I'll get rid of it. We'll keep the manager ones because I don't actually pack many of those. We'll discard those. We'll keep the staff member, and that will do it. We'll open them at another silver pack. Just hoping for maybe an Udinese player, some sort of Bundesliga player that could be worth something, or a Japanese league player that could be worth something. This Argentine league player might be worth something. Just quickly though, just scanning, and there is no Italian league players in there, no Bundesliga players in there either. He's not worth anything, so we'll just store that into the club. Colombia won't be worth anything, we'll get rid of that. Right, now we're on to the packs that we could maybe pack something from. Obviously you'd be looking at that prime gold players pack and then potentially the small prime. So let's open this jumbo gold pack first. I've never packed anything decent in this whatsoever because it's just, it's a budget 15k. So we get ourselves a Bundesliga goalkeeper, which may or may not sell for something. We'll have to wait and see. That Bundesliga SBC, by the way, has literally just come out, so there is a chance that now every single Bundesliga card has a premium. He's literally just gone up for 600. I honestly think I could flip that, and I'm going to. No, he's gone. See, yeah, I took too long. I could have flipped it. If we put that on the market for, say, 1-1, maybe could have got a little bit more out of it, but hey, I'll test the water. Quite a few French league players in there, but we'll keep hold of those. We'll get rid of these contracts. We'll keep that, although I will eventually sell it. We'll get, oh, hello, 1 contract pack. Don't mind if I do. Get rid of those, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep the rest, and there we go. Nearly 1,000 coins from that. Right, let's open this contract pack and see if we can get ourselves a walkout. No walkout. I'll keep those because why not? Right, well, let's do the small prime first, then we'll do the prime. Not that I'm expecting anything from these at all, and I don't deserve it after the player picks I got for finishing Gold 3 yesterday. I feel a little bit better, though, to be honest, about the gameplay itself. Olivier Giroud there. Not great, but not terrible. I feel a little bit better about the gameplay. I was complaining about the patch, and I have been since they dropped it. And I feel like it's kind of justified that I moan about it because they have ruined it for crap players such as myself. We don't get anything. He might be worth something because of the marquee matchups. We might be able to squeeze maybe 1-2 out of him. I'll take it if I can get 1-2 for Caldara. I'll pop. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to sacrifice that dude. Maybe we can do that and then we'll discard the Galatasaray player. So before I open that, I'm going to just have a quick look to see if there's a player we can get rid of here. So Caldara's gone for 1-2. That's fine. It leaves up a little bit of transfer space. And I'll continue talking about what I was going to talk about in a second after we open this 45k. Come on, EA. Shine down. Give me something good before Black Friday. Okay, well, the best we can hope for here is 85. We don't even get boards. I hate 45k packs with a passion. We get Musacchio, who is rubbish and useless and not worth anything at all. We might be able to get something there for the link of the Italian player. Nope, he's worth nothing. Any Bundesliga players in there? No. Well, it's a lie. We get one there. A defender for Hoffenheim. He could be worth something. Ooh, hello. Okay. Well, he's still selling for what? 1.5. So I will definitely take that. People obviously trying to complete that SBC as fast as they can. I will have to discard all of this. Not that it's worth anything anyway. And there we go. Marquee matchups complete. They gave us no promos. Not that we can open them on this account anyway, but still, we've already sold something. Was it? It was the Hoffenheim lad. So what I'm going to do now, incidentally, is I'm going to go through my club. We have 1,249 players. I'm going to go through the Bundesliga first and see if and what is worth money. Well, I've been through my entire club for Japanese and Bundesliga players, and to be honest, there aren't too many worth that much from Japan, which I'm very surprised at. I know that the players aren't necessarily fantastic, but still, I thought that they would be. I thought I'd have some in my club at least that were worth more. Having said that, we have sold a fair few things. I've got quite a few things listed as well. So the Napoli right back sold for 2.5. Pavard is sold for 900. Stark for 1.2. Hoffenheim is definitely a club that I think will be expensive to do, or not expensive, but still will cost you a little bit. Zila sold for 1.1. I've made so much money off Zila in the last couple of weeks, especially with his informs. And then, of course, the Swedish right back went for 1.5, and we sold the Bayern Munich Cam for 3,000 coins. Maybe could have got a little bit more out of him, but generally speaking, they were going for around 3.5. So a couple of hundred coins here or there, not the end of the world. Top Rack might actually come in handy now, because I think I might be able to get up at 2k for him. We've sold the right back Hakimi for 2,000. Top Rack will probably sell for 2k, as will Axel Witsel. And then of course we got. I only found a couple of Japanese league players worth anything. I might go and sell the rest of these top racks when we sell the one we have on the market already. I think there's a Pavard in my club that I could probably sell. There's another top rack there, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, we've got a few things we can sell. I think I just sold something else. Not quite sure what it was, but either way, I was at that Hakimi card, wasn't it? Of course, so let's clear that, and I'll go through it and again, and maybe do some bronze pack method overnight or something. Now, when we look at the team, we actually did have a 4-3-1-2. This was what I was looking at, and this is what I'm actually very tempted to actually play with. However, it won't. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah, I think Pjanic as a central midfield player would be what I want to do, but I think it would look more like that, and probably more like that. But then again, I really wanted him there, but then I can't. But then I suppose I could do that. I mean, that could work. We could maybe play Roberto Firmino in the centre. Obviously, switch to this in-game, save having to switch people's positions all around. And that doesn't work for chemistry anyway, because Fabinho isn't there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm thinking maybe switch to that in-game and see how that works. We've got two pacey strikers. Pjanic just in behind. a very strong midfield. Those two will probably be on stay back while attacking. Firmino has got free, sort of free license to be able to roam. I don't know though if I want to go and spend the money. Maybe sell Telles. That's going to sound really stupid, but sell Telles for what I believe would be around 150 or more now, 170. He's around 170,000, so we've definitely made some money on him. So maybe sell him for around 170-ish. Go buy Kolarov, inform Kolarov. I actually really like him. He looks decent. He's not the fastest player in the world, but I don't use the fullbacks like I used to. They don't overlap so much anymore. Now and again they do, but nothing too crazy. Kolarov going forward actually is a very good player. Pace-wise, not great, but apart from that, I mean, we could stick a chem style to fix that, right? Get rid of Miranda and go with Manolas. And I don't know if it would work chem-wise between these two. We'd have to maybe find a formation that would work chem-wise. But either way, that kind of thing. Go and get the standard Manolas. We could even afford to get the inform. And obviously we'd have an inform Kolarov at left back, which would be decent. I don't know how much Florenzi is worth right now. Bought him for 228. It's going for around 250. So, I mean, I don't really want to sell Florenzi. I actually want to keep him because he's a good card already without even having an upgrade. Let me go have a quick look at that Kolarov because I've just got, I don't know, I saw it and I thought, you know what, that card could be good. And, okay, obviously, negate all the -8s. That is a great card. He's got decent stamina. He's got very good defensive stats. He's got very, very, very good reactions. Hardly any agility and balance, which could be an issue. Not quite sure yet. Very good composure. Exceptional long shots and shot power just in case we ever get into the position where, we can shoot. Passing can be fixed with a chem style. Acceleration can be fixed with a chem style. It's a good card. Even if you just bring that on as a sub, that's a good card, You've got options there. I mean, how much is it? We could probably afford it right now, right? What are we, 40k? I probably wouldn't buy that until Black Friday is well underway because he's, 33k now, which is decent. But as soon as Black Friday kicks off, it already has for you, of course, but as soon as it kicks off for me, he will go down to about 20k, I would have thought. I did consider maybe Van Dijk and Alisson, and I could probably afford it tomorrow because he's already about 450k. Tomorrow he should be down in the 200s. If I were to sell Telles, which I would actually need to in order to fit it in, we could go for Alisson in goal and then Van Dijk at centre-back with him there, Roberto Firmino up front, and then maybe the inform Robertson at left-back. We could even get away with putting Marcus Alonso at left-back. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, of course, because I would not have done this by the time you've watched. So I'll be doing this sort of early hours Saturday morning and about to go into Weekend League. Do I keep it as it is and play essentially like that? Obviously with Firmino in the midfield, Mertens, Dybala up front with Pjanic in behind. Or do I make some changes? And if so, which changes? Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like me to do and what you think would be a good idea. If you've seen my Pjanic review, you'll know that I'm not a massive fan of him. But I am willing to give him a go for this Weekend League. I've got a funny feeling that he'll unlock and be a lot better in a 4-3-1-2 if I tell him to stay forward so his stamina isn't an issue. We'll have to wait and see, though. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, I do apologise. It was a little bit boring because I don't really have anything I can do because I had to film in advance. But hopefully you guys understand just this one. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, of course. Until the next time, goodbye.